I. Crazy, but that's how it goes. Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Billionaire versus the Clock. Before the break, we asked Ariel this question for 10 million gems.
I thought you didn't do breaks on GBC.
We don't, but I thought it was necessary to stretch out the tension. Alright, let's recap. We asked which country named after a bird has the highest number of birds per capita. Against all the advice you were given, you decided to use the dreaded double dip.
I did.
You went for Guinea first, but that was wrong. You somehow got yourself back into the same harrowing position you found yourself in over 6 years ago, where you were forced to take a 1 in 3.
I think I might have triggered my PTSD.
We resumed the clock, and you then decided you didn't think it was in Europe, so went with option C.
I think I'm going to be sick.
You lost it all last time. And I'm so sorry to tell you that this time, you were successful. Congratulations, 10 million gems.
Oh my goodness, are you serious?
You've done it, Ariel. 10 million.
I don't believe it.
Believe it.
I can't.
That's incredible. 10 million gems. But
No.
the next question is worth 100 million.
No, I'm leaving.
Even if you know the answer.
The question could say, what is your name? And I would still leave. I'd be pushing my luck.
No lifelines left, but here it is for 100 million gems.
David, I'm not staying.
Well, let's see if we can tempt you. You've managed to save 1 minute and 15 seconds. However, you don't need to concern yourself too much with saving time, as if you make it to the next question for 1 billion gems, you will have 5 minutes. But first up, here it is for 100 million. Which of these sayings has been said most frequently in all versions and variations of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? B, final answer. C, final answer. I'm going to take the money. I'm going to walk away. Start the clock. So, what are your thoughts?
Last time I was in the hot seat, I took a stupid risk and lost 5 million gems. I really think I should quit whilst I'm ahead.
At this moment, you have 10 million gems. That is a lot of money.
It is definitely.
But a correct answer to this question is worth 100 million.
No, I'm not staying, David. I'm going to take the money.
Is that your definite answer?
I'm going to take the money. Final? Hang on.
What's the problem?
You know that if I finish that sentence, I'm choosing to leave, right? I'm not saying one of those answers.
You think it's C?
No, I want to leave. I'm going to walk away.
So D.
No, David. I want the lights to go up and I want to walk away from the game.
So you're saying I'm going to walk away.
In the literal sense, not as an answer.
So D or leave?
Leave. And if you don't let me walk away, I'm walking off anyway.
All right, well, we tried. Anyway, let's give Ariel a big hand. She leaves us not as a billionaire, but as a super millionaire. 10 million gems. Give her a huge hand. You were debating between C and D.
No, I really wasn't. I was just trying to leave, and you kept trying to trick me into picking an answer.
Any idea at all?
Not a clue.
Okay, well, the answer was B. Final answer, option A.
Well, you nearly screwed us over there.
Well, someone needs to keep the studio lights on. Anyway, congratulations to you, Ariel. 10 million gems. And a free fire extinguisher too, don't forget. Well played. Wow, 10 million gems. That is going to leave quite the hole in our funds. Now we start all over again. 99 contestants remain, and we have another place up for grabs in the hot seat. So we'll do another fastest finger first. Audience, you don't want to even know what is going to happen if any of you even thinks about talking. Here comes the next objective. Starting with the earliest, put the following in the order they are first mentioned in the song 99 Luftballons. Options are Feuerwerk, Große Kriege, Fliegerstaffel, Düsenflieger. Okay, and that's time. So first thing we need to do is see the correct order. It was Düsenflieger first, followed by Große Kriege, then Feuerwerk, and finally Fliegerstaffel. So that is DBAC. Let's see who got it right first of all. And who was the quickest, please? It was Trevor McCoy in 3.55 seconds.
Yes, come on!
So next in the seat is Trevor McCoy from Simon. Where actually is that?
Well, it's a simple place up in the Pieman Mountains.
Ah, I see. Now Trevor is also a returning contestant. Suppose it would be good if we gave someone new a turn.
Sorry.
Anyway, Trevor went in the hot seat back in 2011 when he was just 17 years old.
That's right.
How much did you win?
Only 5,000 gems. I got to the question for 50,000 gems and Purzel mistakenly told me I got it right when in fact I actually didn't.
I see. Now, one interesting fact about you we didn't know from your first appearance is that you were abandoned in the hospital when you were born and never met your birth parents.
Well, yes, I'd say that's less an interesting fact and more so quite private information that I'm not sure I really wanted shared. How did you even find out?
Our researchers are very good. They used to work in the MI5.
Right, well, I mean, it's fine. I got adopted by the McCoys, who are really nice to me, and yeah, all good in the Trevor hood.
It's nothing to be embarrassed by.
I'm not.
It's more common than you think. In fact, our producer Tom is in a similar boat. Him and his partner at the time had a child, a son I think. It was a little over 30 years ago. Never met him. Happens all the time.
Right, well again, that seems like quite private information he probably doesn't want shared.
Oh no, he's cool with it. He's got it on a t-shirt. So, as I was saying, sat here back in 2011 at 17 years old. How old are you now?
31.
Right. Anyway, you know the rules and everything. Before we start though, we weren't expecting our last contestant to win as much as she did. As a result, we've taken a slight financial hit. Nothing to worry about, but we have slightly reduced some of our values.
Oh, that's disappointing.
No need to be ungrateful, Trevor. We still have 1 billion gems at the top there. We're not made of money though. It's not like it grows on trees.
Well, technically it does if you think about the material used for making the...
It's a figure of speech. Anyway, the safety nets are 5,000 gems and 50,000 gems.
I see you've got rid of the 100 million.
That in itself will be enough to bankrupt us. And for some reason, I'm liable too. You don't want to see us out on the streets, do you?
But why would you offer a prize if you can't afford to pay?
Anyway, categories are here, but no more spoilers now. Let's get on with the game. Ready?
Ready.
Let's play Who Wants to Be a Billionaire versus the clock. 30 seconds on the clock for question number 1. Which of these film spoilers happened first? Darth Vader is Luke's father. Snape kills Dumbledore. Malcolm is a ghost. It was Earth all along. Start the clock.
Take your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape.
What's wrong with you?
It's a line from Planet of the Apes, where the twist is, it was Earth all the time.
Ah, please select an option to continue.
D, please.
Yes, Earth all along was the twist for 1,000. But your behaviour was a little bit strange there.
Sorry, I do that sometimes.
It's okay, I'm getting used to it. Tom, our producer, sometimes does random stuff like that too. A bit odd, but whatever floats your boat. Next question. If 5 ants and another 5 ants rent an apartment, what would they become? Tenants, leaseholders, occupants, or inhabitants? Start the clock.
5 ants, another 5 ants, 10 ants, please, Purzel.
Purzel?
Sorry, he was the presenter last time.
I see. Well, you can call me David or Mr. Striker.
Okay, A please, Mr. Striker.
If you have 5 ants and then another 5 ants, you have 10 ants for 2,000. Anyway, please don't call me Mr. Striker. That was my father's name.
Must have been nice having one of them.
Here we go now for 5,000 gems. Which of these events would result in the collapse of all civilization and cause the world as we know it to end? Nuclear war, climate change, asteroid strike, pi being equal to 3. Start the clock.
I think we could just about get by with the first 3, but pi must stay as it is. Pi is, I think,
3.1415932643384793238327950288841971693993751058209745. 5 seconds, Trevor.
Oh, sorry. D final.
Yes, that is correct for 5,000 gems. Okay, so no issues so far, and you've held on to all 3 of your lifelines. Your next question is for 10,000 gems. Hopefully, you don't experience any failings on it. Let's get ready to... Hello? Right, that's fine, love. I'm on my way now. Sorry, Trevor, that was my wife. I said I'd pick her up some chopped tomatoes for her casserole. I'll only be a minute.
Oh, but I thought we were...
Yeah, sorry. 2 minutes, mate.
David, what in the name of Burnley do you think you're doing?
Sorry, Jerry. I'll be 3 minutes.
Whilst David is sorting that out, I'll fill you in on some of the upcoming Burnley fixtures. Next week, we're playing...
For goodness sake, Jerry, the audience don't care. Let's just cut to a commercial break.
But Tom, it's the GBC. We don't do adverts.
We can just... Oh, I know. How about...